One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Army Black Knights, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Huskers will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Army's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily
in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense will really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Running to grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Keep it on the ground. And the defense stops him just. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving a change impossible. He'll have to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Warren.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Outside, they just love to run it.
They'll do it however way you want it. Whether it's inside and they're going to give the first one or they're going to run the option off it, you're going to get a steady dose of running the football. They will check to see how physical you want to be in the football.
So now it's second and long. Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He's got the back in the middle. Caught, and he's close.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between your tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They got... And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Quarterback may change this route. On fourth down, going to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. Just what this...
Having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game.
Fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning his defense, filling. You just can't do it better.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Makes the grab. That will be enough to move at the 14. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. And it's incomplete.
Football, he was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Here's a quick throw out to the left.
But they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
He got it. He stopped just. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Firing to the right, complete.
The best red zone offenses.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Can't make the grab as he was.
Absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can...
Scores on the sneak.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Going to see. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Nebraska's offense will try to get something started with their first possession.
See, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest window chance today.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To throw, it's Raiola. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still... Pulls and fires complete. Just has an error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And by the way, you're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is conference this year, but it all starts today.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action. Got his man. And he'll step out of productive play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Bring in the heat. Man, and he paid
by the offense picking up the blitz on third down. You should be expecting that. And running backs and tight ends and linemen, we've got to know. We've got to give our quarterback an opportunity.
And he's sacked.
Defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
Really good.
Team like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get. And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Downfield, just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive.
The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Finds his man. It's Pointer.
Remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Gets it. A short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Black Shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Got his man in. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. The offense changing the play. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of that.
And they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
They're working that left side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback to both scores. They'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what play.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right.
Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10?
Yeah, and there's nothing harder on a defense than when you run play action and you suck me up a few steps. And you got tight ends like this, Paul, where they can run down the field, be a big...
I think, Dave, there are more and more athletic guys playing the tight end position today in college football that can run down the field vertically and make plays like that. These aren't just blockers and guys that catch flat routes. These guys now can hurt.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped up at the points. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Raiola. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying play action. Got a man. And this one will...
to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defense.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Touchdown, Black Knights! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State is ahead early at Happy Valley, But that's not exactly Saquon out there. This game is a long way from being over. Anything else going on throughout the day, guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They go to the ground. They get him stopped, but they'll
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the pass.
touchdown, Army! And the punishment has been extended. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Bell. Gets it out to the 20, and the offense back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. He makes the catch. Turning it on. And they are pushing the entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll give it to Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Knowles. They 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Takes a hit as he fires. In the end zone right there. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. And they get to him.
I know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of
Firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They make the stop, trying to
Put you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
looking to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Got it in the middle. It's Warren. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached a break, and Army has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. And this will be in.
Great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
We're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
And the Black Knights need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Going up top again. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Black Knights send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going
And moving forward in this game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Just ran him over.
We'd love to see this on.
The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Rayola. Caught, close to the marker, it's Nelson.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He goes out of bounds at the 37. And the Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's got an open man. They get it.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching.
Blitzer all the time. I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Touchdown, Husker!
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the 4th quarter.
He's got it and keep just a flicker of hope alive down 2 possessions. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Back in the offense, ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The give and tick, 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 tick.
Exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Look, let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can.
3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back, and
there he goes. He's pushed
him up to this point, but with a couple of minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win, but they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
Got a man, it's Johnson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Cornhuskers headed quickly to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns it. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete downfield. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure right with a big play coming. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They kept that drive alive, but still ground to cover here on first down. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass on second down. And that's going to fall.
They've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Unleashes one. Another
QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
The snap sets up the throw. And it's caught for the way this. Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover to get back in this football game.
They still need a touchdown and two-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the fourth. His Army goes back on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage and probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to change this route. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough.
The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Got a lot of room to the right. Inside the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
Drop play, quarterback keeps it. He can't make it in. The two-point conversion is no good, and they can't tie the game here late in the fourth. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Under a minute to play, they can just take a knee and put this game on ice.
It's such a good feeling, the best feeling in the world. The best formation is victory formations for offense, where I can just catch the snap, take a knee, Jesse, and watch that clock run.
And it's got to feel good, too, because this was a physical football game. Both teams leaving it all on the field, and the offense now an opportunity to ice this thing, take the dub into the locker room, and get ready for your next opponent.